Well, he tried to win for the first time this year. So is Jin Young Ko. Actually hasn't won now in a little over 2 seasons on the LPGA Tour. She went bogey-free when she won this event back in 2019.
And eventually settling on this one.
Deng. Winner of this event 2 years ago in Vancouver, Megan Kang. Third at the 5th. This was just a moment ago. Megan Kang for birdie. She beat Jin Young Ko in a playoff there in Vancouver. Here's Hira Naveed. You see she's number 106 in the race to the CME Globe as the full field events begin to shrink.
Yeah, we're just getting to that point where you really have to start thinking about it. What a shot from the rough over there.
Ina Yoon, a rookie from Korea, is to go 2 under early. It's her 6th hole of the day, beginning on the 11th. Up the hill for the second shot of Grace Kim at 15.
Yeah, this is a beautiful looking short par 4. We're going to see a lot of birdies there today on 15.
Well, if you miss the greens, you're going to get into some thicker rough, and this is in some thick stuff. Plenty of green to use, though.
Yeah, there was that bunker-style swing that she used there. Just really imperative. Keep your weight forward. Keep the acceleration up.
We saw Grace Kim, not just that major championship victory, thrilling finish at Evian, but a great week last week, and she took a lot of positives out of the 5th place finish in Portland. Jong-un-Lee 6 as the golf course comes back to that top level. This is at the 16th. She has really dropped off in the last couple of years, trying to regain the form that took her to a U.S. Open title.
Her pace has been a little short today, so expect this one to just drip in the left side. Oh, no problem there.
So Nelly still in search of that first victory of 2025 after 7 last year. To the 15th we go. Ariya Jutanugarn and Tom Abbott is now with this group.
Yeah, 126 yards all the way up the hill. This one coming in low, just needs to carry. And it does, and now it's going to leave her a good chance for a birdie. Yeah, basically the same yardage as area, and you can't see really any part of that flag apart from the very top down there. Got to trust the yardage. This one just needs to go a little bit. It's going to leave her the longest of the 3 birdie putts.
At the 15th area for birdie.
Yeah, good look here, getting it almost all the way back to the hole.
Okay, so 2 under par for Ariya.
Really a great tee shot for Nelly to give her this opportunity. It's a good looking iron, just slightly left of the hole.
Like she tried to hold the face a little bit more open through that one with that controlled follow through. Perfect distance control.
Ariya Jutanugarn at the 16th, her 2nd.
Not the best angle to this left hole location, considering she likes to hit a fade. Able to take advantage of the soft conditions. Struggles with a little bit of self-doubt. You know, you win a major. Was it a fluke? Was it real? Did it really happen? That's what when I talked to Drew Ernst, her caddy, that's what he was telling me. And, you know, he's just reiterating to her, yes, you are one of the best players in the world. And, you know, sometimes players just need that little bit of a reminder, even when they do accomplish great things.
Back uphill. A little bit of movement to the right in this putt.
Yeah, under par for the first time after an early bogey. Tom is hustling up, get to his group. Jin Young Ko's 2nd at the 16th. They don't have an inclinator to get him all the way here to the fairway. Yeah. So that'll be for a third birdie of the day for Jin Young.
Overall, pretty straight from this side of the hole. Slightly back down the hill. Yeah, she read it well.
Win again in Ontario, as she did back in 2019. Let's see if Nelly might be able to chip that one in. Up at the par 3 14th, Yuna Nishimura for birdie.
It's a putt we've seen a lot of players leave short today. Gave that one plenty, though. Wonderful roll. Dead center.
Second shot at 17 for Jin Young Ko.
109 yards. This one looks really good. Not an easy hole location today. Just over a slight ridge, so that was a really nice approach.
And as we've seen it before, I think she's going to give this a good run to try and get it in the hole.
Type of shot that I think just about everybody watching at home is like, why isn't she pulling a putter? Because the fringe is...
Short-siding herself, Aphrodite Deng, second to the par 3. Well, I said she doesn't look like a 15-year-old amateur.
Great look here, just perfect distance control with that second shot. The flag today, as I said, cut not in the easiest spot and really controlled it very well. It's a good 3.
And the greens look like they're even more smooth if that's possible, but definitely rolling just a hair faster because of it.
Missed some birdie opportunities early. Hedge and Choi back up to the top tier of the course, and her second at 16.
Seen some players be a little short here with this wedge up the hill.
Not hedging.
Wind off the left for Nelly with this tee shot. It's placed slightly uphill though. Not much though. It's moving right on the wind.
So far at least.
We just saw the first birdie of the day at the 11th. It came from an amateur, Anna Davis. Here is Aphrodite Deng.
It's just a long straightaway par 4. It's been exceptionally challenging, playing half a stroke over par. The crowd wanting to document the moment, unfortunately not able to convert there.
Yeah, this from 129 yards. Down breeze today. This 18th hole. This one just right of the hole. Needs to make sure it carries onto the green.
Another great iron shot from area and a chance to go to -3. And Megan Solheim Cup teammate Andrea Lee, second at 16.
Unusual stat there, only has hit 2 of the first 5 greens for Andrea. Just over 50% of the field hitting that fairway in regulation so far.
This to tie the lead for Jin Young.
Yeah, up the hill. May just move a little right at the end.
Just a moment ago, this was Aphrodite Deng to stay in front by 1 at 11.
Yeah, looking for a solid 2-putt. Hardest hole in the course.
From the first cut, Nelly at 11.
But also with a bunch of mud on the top of the ball.
Really a guessing game.
Back to the 10th and Megan Kang to go 2 under.
She can get the read properly here to her left.
Megan heading back near home next week to the FM Championship. Picks up birdie at the 10th, and she's in a tie for 5th.
130 yards for Jin Young Ko. Very similar shot to the one they faced on the previous hole, which was the 18th. Just left of the flag. And it's going to leave her a birdie putt up the hill.
Looks like the wind is picking up a little bit out there. It's playing as the 3rd easiest hole in the course right now. We've seen some wonderful approaches there.
Gabby Lopez at the 18th. Okay. Gets her back to 1 under. second for Area at the first.
122 yards for Area. She likes to hit these low wedges. This is another example. Just left of the flag. She's not afraid to be aggressive with the wedges, which is nice to see.
And the first of those back-to-back par fives is the 12th, and here is the leader, Aphrodite Ding.
The entire field forced to play this as a 3-shot hole because of the penalty area short of the green.
I like this second shot, forcing it to the back of the green to give it a really good look at birdie here. May come a little from her right, and it just turned more than she thought. It's a very busy part of the golf course here. This is the entrance for the spectators, and people are flooding in behind this green. So it's going to be a lovely atmosphere this afternoon for Brooke Henderson. I think a good atmosphere all week long. Weather should be good. Maybe a few showers late on Saturday, but aside from that, weather forecast for the week looks great.
And here is Lauren. Played well last week. She's had a nice season. You see, no wins, but 19th in the race to the CME Globe. Needs to turn it around here today. Jin Young Ko, second.
Yeah, 7-iron from Jin Young Ko. Laid it back off the tee. This one left of the flag, and the flag today cut on this little pocket on the front of the green. It's a split level fairway with a huge slope.
Nellie's fourth is at the 12th.
Yeah, she had to work hard to dig that one out of some thick grass.
Great look at the flag. There are spots on this fairway because of the slope where you can drive it and not see the flag, but a really good look on this right side, and another aggressive wedge here. This one left of the flag, safety first.
Great tee shot from Lauren Coughlin at the 10th. Can't take advantage.
She kind of feels like this has been the club, the weeks that she putts well or the weeks that she's in contention. I feel like it was that way last year when she really found something with the putter, the new putter that she picked up.
It looks like it might still go a little bit to the right, so, but not much, just inside the hole.
To tie the lead, Area.
Yeah, good look here. Shouldn't be too much movement for Jutanagan. This green's tough to read. It's set into the hillside, and sometimes that can really play tricks with your eyes.
At the par 5, 13th, the third for Aphrodite Ding.
I like the way she keeps that club in front of her, down and through impact.
Aphrodite Ding has been unflappable so far. This to go to 5 under.
Couldn't have hit a much better putt than that right there. I mean, she really just... I said it earlier, I love to watch these youngsters who aren't fearful, aren't afraid of the moment, of the stage. I mean, her name's been on the top of the leaderboard.
Hannah Green in there tight as well. Let's check in at the third again with Area Jutanagarn.
Yeah, you got the kind of graduated rough around the greens. You got the fringe cut, then a secondary cut, and she's just in that secondary cut. Can sit down.
With the LPGA Tour in this championship for the last dozen years. All right, Nellie in the bunker off the tee, second to here. Here's her third.
Yeah, just from 81 yards, trying to get some backspin, which she does. It's only 4 yards on, so really taking advantage of the contours of the green there.
Yeah, some real redemption there, Karen, after that poor wedge on the previous hole.
Now Nellie, she's really held it together today with some good saves, and now her third birdie. Kind of our little general at the moment, leading the way, and this for another birdie.
You can finish if you want. Fine.
Finish. Playing with Gurleen Kaur, played so well last week.
Yeah, they got a pretty steep slope on the front left of this hole, and she kind of was a victim of that, didn't get it high enough, and has left herself some more work to do for the 4. Wind today, down breeze on this hole, which is relatively unusual here.
So work left to stay at -3. Megan Kang has moved it to 3 under, and a chance maybe here to get a share of the lead.
Great birdie at the 12th, the par 5, looking for back-to-back. That's a brilliant approach.
Jin Young for par.
Yeah, it's a shame that one misses. You think of all the chances she's had to tie the lead, and now she drops a shot here. Does have a par 5 to come.
Good call, Tom. Speedy putt for area, races past, and now is the comebacker.
No problem at all there for area. Confident stroke.
She had 6 one-putts in her last 8 holes, a 2-putt par coming up here at the 14th for Nelly. 7 players in that group at 2 under. Megan Kang trying to get there. That's 3 birdies and 4 holes for Megan. Well, Aphrodite Ding from out of the left rough got her second to this point, but a tough birdie putt here.
Yeah, just never gave that enough speed early for that break.
Obviously, are on day 1. This for bogey for Aphrodite.
And missed really was off the tee there, put her in a really difficult spot.
Jin Young Ko at the par 5 5th.
Yeah, kind of laid it up in a good spot. This one a little long from 65 yards. Yeah, not her best effort there. The wind has gusted up a couple of times.
This shot does play quite uphill.
And we're back at the 5th. Area Jatanagarn.
Yeah, she had a chance to get here in 2, but just kind of flailed it out to the right. And that one just needs to put the brakes on. It's pretty thick, some of this rough, and down here, short right of that right bunker, it's some of the juiciest that I've seen that she was playing from.
Thank you.
Mentioned 3rd in strokes gained approach. She is toward the bottom in strokes gained putting. But at the 5th, Nasa Hataoka.
Yeah, back down the green. This looks like it's on a very good line for Nasa, and that is a really good up and down. She kind of short-sided herself on the left side, having hit the longest drive off the tee.
This was Lindy Duncan a moment ago, 3rd at the 13th.
Ball below her feet, but
Oh,
hits the hole, damages the cup there.
by the way, that's Credit Valley Country Club across the Credit River. This is not an interloper for the tournament. Here's Area.
Yeah, good putt there from Area. Yeah, it's pretty unusual to have a golf course that borders right up against.
Little Goldilocks action here, just right.
Oh, that'll do.
That's the best of the bunch by far. And she was 1 over early with a 3-putt, but has really played solidly. Number 2 in the world is 2 under.
Yeah, she's just okay. Ball's sitting down a little bit, but any further towards that bunker, it would have been a bigger issue. And she's hit a nice shot there. That's going to be a 3 for Area, so she'll get away with that tee shot that wasn't her best effort. Yeah, putting back down the green here for Jin Young Ko. The wind kind of swirling, picking up, and could be tricky for the afternoon players, certainly down in this part of the golf course. That is what Jin Young Ko is looking for here.
First birdie since the 17th. Takes her back to 3 under. Little chip shot here for Deng.
This might be when you're looking to chip in.